Alright, so my neighbor was complaining that my Hellcat's too loud. Every time he's sitting on the sofa, watching TV, and I start my Hellcat, it startles him. Well, let's go ahead and make the Hellcat even louder to really kind of teach this guy a lesson. Let's actually make it louder, so this way they actually have a reason to complain. So that's what I'm holding right here. What I have inside this box, I'll show you guys when I'm all done. I currently have the mid-muffler delete, and I've been kind of itching for something just a little louder. You know, more crackles, more pops, that kind of thing. Anyway, let's go ahead and get started. So as you can see, I already have the Hellcat jacked up in the air. We got a jack stand over here on the bottom. Before I install the modification, let's do a quick startup. To me, it just sounds beautiful. Okay, you get the idea. So now, let's go ahead, we're gonna go underneath. So let me show you exactly what I'm gonna be doing. So I have the mid-muffler delete, like I said before. Now, these Hellcats, they have an active exhaust where they have that flap that just kind of, that's within the exhaust, that closes and opens. Basically, when you're in track mode, it opens up. But I don't like driving the vehicle in track mode all the time just because it's just more wear and tear. You know me, I like to take care of my vehicles. I want my exhaust flaps to stay open, whether I'm in street mode, sport mode, or track mode. And that's exactly what I have in here. This is the Emfer 1. We're gonna go ahead and install it. I'll show it to you guys after it's all installed. Basically, this device is gonna trick the computer into thinking that the active exhaust is actually opening while I'm actually forcing the active exhaust to stay completely open, will never be closed anymore. Okay guys, so this right here is the active exhaust. Now, you could technically just unplug it and leave the exhaust flaps open all the time, but you're gonna get a check engine light. Okay guys, so this is the content of the box. This is what's gonna get installed where the active exhaust is. These are the nuts right here, and you got a business card and a pen that they included. This is, I believe they call this the extreme version. It's the more expensive one. Basically, I believe this is the one that just has like this flap, so that helps prevent just stuff from getting into where that spring is causing you problems. So if you're gonna get one, I'd recommend pay the extra couple bucks, just get the best one and do it right the first time. All right guys, so this is the active exhaust right here. So when you push it towards the front of the vehicle, that's gonna be in the closed position, and to the rear of the vehicle, that's in the open position. So this is the extreme version, like I mentioned before. So like I said, if you're gonna do it, just do it right, get the extreme version, and basically it's just going to keep it in the open position all the time, regardless of what driving mode you're in. So I'm going to go ahead and finish this up real quick because I just can't wait to hear what it actually sounds like when I'm driving around town. So let's go.
A few moments later.
Okay guys, so this is basically what it looks like. That's the part I installed. Everything's wired up, bolted in, very solid, no issue so far. But obviously we're going to take it for a drive, see what it sounds like, get some exhaust clips. Let's start up the car, make sure that we don't get any check engine lights or any kind of errors on the dash. If it was done correctly, we should be good. So far, no check engine light or anything like that. I want to drive it around town, so as soon as it stops raining, I'll drive it around town.
The next day.
Guys, so there you have it. I'm definitely getting more pops and like crackles coming up. Remember, mine's an automatic. If you have a manual, I would run and do this modification because the manuals crackle and pop way more than the automatics do. And if you did the active exhaust bypass, then I'm guessing it's just going to do it that much more. On mine, I really never used to get the pops unless I was in track mode. Now, as I was driving around, I was actually going through different modes, switching to the paddle shifters, going back to automatic, testing different things, but I was noticing that the pops were happening regardless of which driving mode I was in. In the description below, I'll include a link to the product that I used for this. I wasn't sponsored by them. I actually bought this myself. So if you want to check it out, go ahead, check it out. Now, before you click off this video, remember, I have the 2017 Jeep Wrangler Rubicon with a bunch of mods. We got the Hellcat with a bunch of modifications, and we also have a 2020 Corvette on the way. So definitely make sure you subscribe, click the bell icon so you can sign up for notifications, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.